So yeah, it's been yet another month since I did one of these things, and I'm starting to realize why people just eventually abandon doing these. It's just they get too busy and then they just stop doing them. So I'm gonna try to keep up again. This might exceed the 15-minute limit, hopefully not. Um, a lot's happened a lot. It's the end of semester for school. Like, I've got like 3 weeks left, so of course I've got like a ton of frustrations going on with it. For like my art class, I don't feel it anymore. I don't care about my art class anymore. And I'm pretty much just drawing crap. Don't care what it is. I mean, it was kind of interesting yesterday because, Sammy came to art class with me again, and my teacher ended up picking him to be the model, which was kind of funny because I couldn't stop laughing. And I don't know, I couldn't see his face because I ended up getting the back of his head, but I think he was probably having a hard time keeping a straight face too. And then, of course, there's my creative writing class, which I'm falling behind in because I'm a terrible procrastinator, as always. Yes, Courtney, shut up. Other frustrations is I'm trying to find work here in Sacramento before I leave for Provo, and also finding work in Provo, which we just took a whole trip to Utah to do that, and I'll get to that in a second. For wedding plans, though, things are actually going pretty smoothly for that. I bought my dress. I paid way too much for my dress, about $400, something like that. Yeah, it was way too much. And the thing that sucked about it is because, like, I bought it in Sacramento, and, like, nothing is modest in Sacramento. It's like everything's sleeveless. And then when we go out to Utah, everything's modest. So, I had to have my dress altered to make it modest, but oh well. I love my dress, and that's all that matters. Um, as far as decorations for the wedding go, we're going out cheap with it because neither here I really think it's that big of a deal. Things that I'd like to make like a little call out if you guys have them and would be willing to let us borrow, that would be awesome. Kind of like fake or real potted plants like trees, and then like white Christmas lights. I figure like on the sides we could have these just kind of something pretty to look at, I guess. And then I'm also wondering if anybody has like a double layered veil that I could borrow, because I'm probably going to end up making it. I found a kit at Michael's for like $15 to make them, but they're like, the lady that tried to sell me one when I was buying my dress, they're $64, and that was the cheapest one she had for a double layer, and that's just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, the Utah trip was awesome. We were there from Saturday to last Saturday. Um, while we were down there, we did a job hunt. We put in a ton of applications, and we're still putting in online applications. I don't know. I absolutely fell in love with Utah. I mean, it's gonna be cold, and I know that's gonna be cold, but the mountains and everything out there made it just so worth it. I loved the people out there. I mean, I can't believe how helpful a complete stranger can be. It's just so weird for me still. We visited his sister, um, Cecile, and she's super cool. I loved her to death. She, cut my hair while I was out there, and that was awesome. It was like the fastest haircut I've ever had. But anyway, while we were also out there, we visited one of his mission buddies. For some reason, his name is Blueberry. I don't know why. It's a nickname that has not been explained to me yet. I don't know. Maybe Blueberry, you could explain to me why you are called Blueberry. But it's really, his name is Elder Waters. He was super cool. He let me fire off a gun, which I thought that was going to be bad, but apparently I think I did okay. We also visited my cousin Courtney. Love you, Cubby. And it was just so awesome getting to see her after a year. I mean, I haven't seen her in so long. And while we were out there, we did like this rock climbing wall. We went to this luau at her institute. We had a ton of fun doing that. Had a ton of fun visiting her. I mean, we didn't get back into Provo because she lives in Logan, and we didn't get back into Provo until about 2 in the morning. It was insane. But so yeah, I'm looking forward. You know, the wedding's coming up really, really fast now. It's just, I think, 5 weeks now. Holy crap, 5 weeks. So there's a lot of stuff I still gotta get done. Still like seating arrangements. There's bridesmaid dresses are being made right now, so that's not. They're being made by my Aunt Lisa, and I can't wait to see them. They're gonna be so pretty. I haven't sent out all the invites yet, but I'm doing that. Like most people have gotten them hand delivered to them, and I haven't mailed out the ones that need to be mailed out yet. So if you haven't received it yet, just let me know, and I will get it to you. No problem. Um, Other than that, not much more. Hello, can you go away right now? Okay, come in. Hi, puppy. Mika says hi. She's apparently setting her up. Oh, you're so fat. There you go. Say hi. Mika says hi. There you go. Now back on the floor. Daddy. Made me lose my page. Sorry. In other news, I'm still doing artwork. I have 2 new pieces since my last little vlog. Sammy's sister-in-law, Shireen, has me doing a piece for her. It's a basset hound. And I'm hopefully going to start that tomorrow. And I will hopefully have it done by the end of the week. It's pretty easy little, just a small piece. It's just a basset hound. It shouldn't take that long. And then Ed, the guy that I did the Sphinx for, he's got me doing another piece for him. It's a $100 piece, which I'm looking forward to doing. And then I still have more pieces from him to come. So, you know, it's quite a bit of money to rack up and save for the wedding and for moving to Provo and so many other things. I mean, I can't believe gas prices are now $4.23. What happened? They were $4.11 when I left for Utah. Shoot. Um, Other thing in artwork is once my art class is over, I'm gonna have a portfolio full of charcoal art that I don't know what to do with. So I figured I'm either throwing them away or I'm going to sell them. So if you're interested in having a look at these and buying maybe some of them, or maybe just taking them, I don't know. Preferably buying them would help me. But you know, I'm selling my art class work at the end of my class, which is in 3 weeks. So if you're interested, just hit me up. Um, I set a goal to finish the Book of Mormon before my wedding. And I think I'm doing pretty good because I just finished Alma today, so there's only what, 3rd Nephi, 4th Nephi, or Helaman, 3rd Nephi, 4th Nephi, Mormon, and Moroni. Am I missing something? I don't know. I'll have to look. But, you know, so that's what's going on. If I had them at reach right now, I would get them. But Sammy just bought me some new scriptures, and they have my new name on them. And so that's awesome. So when I'm at church now, I don't have to ask everybody to show me what book we're talking about because, you know, I didn't have Doctrine and Covenants and I didn't have Pearl of Great Price before, but now I do. and I'm super happy about that. So I'm gonna attempt to keep to my goal of finishing the Book of Mormon before my wedding, and that's all I can think to talk about this week. All right, well, until next time, bye bye.